So I made it to a train station in Innsbruck. I took a train this morning from Vienna to come here because I'm meeting up with two of my close girlfriends. One is from Germany and one from Switzerland, and that's why we're meeting here, because Innsbruck is kind of in the middle of all of us. And I'm really excited to see them again. We met back in 2019 when we were all working in Chile. And since then we've kept in touch. And just like 5 more minutes until Nina, the first one's gonna be arriving. And hopefully we're gonna have a nice weekend here. So we just got back to our apartment in Innsbruck. It's a bit more on the outside of the town, on like the outskirts. And Nina and I had some lunch. It was like the first thing we did just because we were both so hungry. And it was quite good. Mine was a little bit like Indian. It was a little bit like a curry. And Nina had some ramen type noodles, and then we just walked around for a bit and also went into a few different shops, and then we were finally able to go to our apartment. And now we're just gonna be relaxing for a little bit and getting rid of our backpacks because my back already hurts, and then we're gonna go back into the city and probably do some grocery shopping as well, and then maybe decide what we're gonna have for dinner because we're not sure yet. And later in the evening Johanna is gonna come. So we just left the hotel room or apartment or whatever you want to call it, and now we are en route to go get groceries because we're gonna have dinner at home or at the apartment today, and then tomorrow we're also gonna have breakfast at the apartment because, well, honestly we just want to spend don't want to spend that much money, and also we want to spend time, just the three of us, and we thought having breakfast to ourselves would be nice. And for that we just need to go get some yogurt and berries and stuff like that, and then decide what we're gonna have for dinner, and hopefully we will find something good. Okay, so it's Saturday morning and we just left the apartment now. The other two girls are behind me, and we are on our way to the city center, and we're gonna do all the sightseeing now. Probably gonna go to a market hall and a cathedral and the palace, and I think there's also a park next to the palace, and just do a little bit exploring in general, maybe some shopping as well, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. We're gonna go up to the top of the city tower now.
what do you think of the tower?
I like the view.
It's nice here.
Hi! So we are currently on our way back to our apartment because all three of us are a little bit tired, and you might be able to hear that I caught a cold during the last few days, and I just hope it's not gonna get worse, but I'm feeling alright-ish at the moment. Just had a bit of a sore throat, but that's better now, so let's hope it's not gonna get worse again. But for Innsbruck, I really enjoyed it, and we did a lot of sightseeing. I think we saw all the sights that there were to see. We saw the tower, the palace, different churches, the Goldene Stache, which is probably the most known site in Innsbruck, as far as I know at least. And then we also did a little bit of shopping, or at least window shopping, because the only one who actually ended up buying something is Johanna. I think she got a sweater and earrings or something. But yeah, I did a little bit of window shopping, but I didn't end up buying anything, just because I don't want to spend too much money again. I spent a lot of money during September, and now I want to be able to put a bit of money on the side during October. And yes, so for now we're just gonna go back to the apartment, chill for a little bit, maybe take a nap, and then go out again in the evening, find a nice place to have dinner and maybe some cocktails afterwards. We haven't decided yet, but you guys are gonna see when we're gonna go out again, because of course I'm gonna bring you. So we just had dinner at a Thai restaurant, and it was quite good. Probably a little bit too spicy for Nina, but other than that it was nice. Originally we had planned to go to a different Thai restaurant, but it was all like fully booked, and then we came to another one, and in the end I think it was the better choice anyway, because it was way smaller and it seemed just like, I don't know, nicer, comfier. And the food was good, and now we're walking to an Irish pub and probably gonna go for 1 or 2 drinks and have fun. So I just got back home to our apartment, and I'm actually here alone right now because the other 2 girls stayed for 1 more or maybe a few more beers at the Irish pub that we've just been to, and I decided to go home just because I'm really tired and still not feeling great, and I took the bike again just because that's the quickest way of going back home. And now I'm home, I'm just gonna get ready to go to bed and go to sleep, and hopefully I'm gonna be fitter tomorrow. So have a good night, guys. Good morning. Good morning. We are currently on our way to the train station because it's already our last day, and we're gonna be leaving our luggage there just because we don't wanna have to take it with us everywhere we go today, and it's quite heavy as well, so I guess it's understandable. And then we chose a spot for breakfast. It's on the other side of the river and we haven't been there yet, so I'm excited to see that part of the town as well. And I'm also excited for breakfast and some coffee, but we have to walk like 30 more minutes, I guess. But it's nice, and the sun is finally out, so we can finally see the mountains, and it's just really, really beautiful. Okay, so that was almost a fail because all the lockers at the train station were out of order. But we found a cafe nearby where we could leave our luggage, and now we're luggage free, and we're probably gonna take the bikes again to go to the breakfast spot. We just had breakfast at a really cute spot. It's called Happy Nest, which is a cute name as well, and it was quite a happy atmosphere as well. The only thing was that we were sitting outside because there were so many people waiting to have a table inside that we chose to sit outside, and now my feet are freezing cold, but it was still worth it because the coffee was really good and the breakfast was good. I had some bread with local cheese and it wasn't expensive either, so it was really nice because we also had some kuchen, some cake. I had shared a carrot cake with Nina and it was even vegan. It was really nice, and now we're just walking around for a bit more before all of us have to go catch our trains. And Nina is gonna be the first one leaving, and then half an hour later I'm gonna be leaving, and then 10 minutes later Johanna is gonna be leaving. And now we're just walking a bit more, enjoying the city, enjoying each other's company, and yeah, just soaking in the sun a little bit as well, because probably at home it's not gonna be sunny, and also getting some steps in before sitting in the train for I guess 5 hours. And it is really beautiful today. I'm so happy that we get to see the mountains again, and yeah, it's just really beautiful.